all of the parking was full. We got back to the park and ride. We're gonna ride the shuttle. So it's warmer here, so I took off my little hoodie here. And so it's always cool when you go and, oh look, aren't we cute? We match. We obviously did not know that when we got dressed this morning, but shout out to Chonku Wash Day Ranch. We're repping last year's t-shirt. Looking forward to being there in about a week. So anyway, fun when you match your wife.
So before we get to Bear Lake, however, we will have to make 2 stops. First, we're going to stop at Bierstadt Trailhead. Secondly, we're going to stop at Glacier Gorge. You're welcome to get off at those points as we go by. Otherwise, we'll be at Bear Lake in about 15 minutes.
All right, so we are headed out. You can see Nymph Lake, Dream Lake, Emerald Lake. Lake high. We will see how far we can make it. Most of the reports say that a lot of this is covered in snow. So we'll see how far up we can make it. Emerald Lake, 9,475 feet currently. And we're headed up. This one has, from what I remember, a lot of elevation at the beginning, which when you're at 9,500 feet, I'm sure I won't be able to breathe, but here we go. All right, we have gone a half a mile, 211 feet of elevation gain, and we've made it to our first lake. What was this one? Dream?
Yeah.
Dream Lake.
We'll walk down in there.
Sure. All right, we've come to our first snow on the trail. Our understanding is there will be more. All right, so we've reached the area of the trail you can see from the past couple clips where there's a little bit of snow on the trail. Nice and slippery. All right, we're at 1 mile, 398 feet of elevation. Heart rate's at 149. We're just at 34.5 minutes. Not the fastest mile ever, but trying to keep the heart rate regulated.
These rocks. I feel like we need a picture of this little winter wonderland.
Yep. All right, Dream Lake, 1/10 of a mile. Good safe.
Yeah.
All right, so Over to our left, you can see Dream Lake. There was a little place we could have walked out to it. We decided to keep moving, see how far we're going to be able to get, and stop for pictures on the way back if we want them.
Yeah, that's good. Good picture right there.
All right, we decided to stop. Nice little spot here. Dream Lake with my dream.
No, don't even. This is lake number 2 on this hike, so we're aiming to get to Emerald Lake.
We hope we can make it to number 3.
At this point, crampons for your shoes, like snow,
Crampons with a C.
like where snow would have been beneficial, but not necessary. I would not want to be doing this in like Nike tennis shoes.
Nope.
Glad we have on boots. But.
So we're going to see if we can make it to Emerald Lake. We're hoping that it's like that and we can pass through, but we'll see. So here you've got some reflection of the snow in the lake, but over here the snow is actually down into the lake and you can see the ice underneath. Pretty cool looking. Not sure if it comes through on the video, but beautiful. On the boardwalk. The boardwalk has turned to snow walk. Look where this piece is like fractured off.
The water.
Yeah, careful. Another area where it's nice to have boots. That is straight up mud. If there's one thing you can always count on a trail, it's Michigan fans. We're going to see if we get the appropriate response from this guy wearing a Michigan hat. Go blue.
Go blue.
You gave me the right response on video. Thank you. I'm assuming this is the stream flowing from Emerald to Dream Lake and a little waterfall here in between. We have about 4/10 of a mile to go to Emerald Lake.
Just smell that.
So I got a couple pictures there, or videos of crampons, for those of you who are unfamiliar. They're basically metal spikes with rubber straps that strap around your boot or your shoe, whatever you're wearing, providing you with exceptional traction in the snow and ice. Something that would be very helpful in some of these sections, but again, doable with boots. All right, we're at 1.5 miles, 520 feet elevation, just under 1 hour. Breathing hard. 162 beats per minute right now. This has been the most precarious so far. Going up, not too bad. Going down, that may be tricky. All right, one little small descent and we will be to the lake. You can see it in the distance. .75 miles, 616 feet of elevation. Here we have Emerald Lake, which appears to be about 95% covered in ice. I think we're at June 9th, if I remember correctly. All right. So here we are on the edge of Emerald Lake. We were here in 2020, beginning of July, probably a month later, but you can see completely covered in ice. Not completely. There are a few people taking cold plunges. More power to them, they can have it. All right, so we're at an hour and 35 minutes. We took a little lunch break.
You can't call it lunch. We took a snack break.
Okay, well, that's the thing about hikes. Hikes are just a way to eat snacks in a really cool place. So we did that. We had a beef stick and a bag of trail mix. So yes, not considering that lunch. Gonna get lunch in a little bit, hopefully. So 1 hour 35 minutes at 616 feet elevation, and we're headed back down.
I'm gonna say it's gonna take us like 45 minutes to get down. What do you think?
All right, she's saying 45 minutes. We'll see when we get there. All right, 17 minutes back to Dream Lake there by the stick. I don't know if you can see the little mountain trout. You all right? No, go ahead. You're in a bigger hurry than me. All right, so at 17 minutes we passed Dream Lake. It's coming down, little waterfall here in between again. Who can tell me where all this water ends up? The correct answer is not the Colorado River because we crossed the Continental Divide. So someone give us an idea. Where's this water eventually end up? So on the way up, I was breathing too hard to appreciate that view. We're at 2.95 miles now, and we're making our way back. This is one of the sides of Nymph Lake, the first lake we came to. I think we're getting close. Shouldn't be far now from the trailhead. All right, so we're back to the bottom and we're making a choice what we want to do here. All right, so we got enough of a signal to check Alberta Falls details. It's another almost 250 feet of elevation, so we lasted approximately 100 yards on that trail, and we decided we'd rather go to Estes Park and get something to eat. Sound good?
We've climbed enough today.
Yes, we have. So we're coming back to the trailhead. We'll cross this bridge right here. We'll be back in the parking lot, jump on a shuttle, and make our way back to the car.
River and then
All right, so we're at 3.63 miles, 654 feet. $800 calories, 2 hours, 37 minutes.
That to me will always, so that's the second time we've done this hike. We did this hike in 2020 and this again, and to me that still will go down as one of my most favorite hikes in America. It very much is a moderate hike, but it's a good moderate hike. Gets your heart pumping. It's not too long. I mean, like 3.67 miles round trip. It's got elevation, so you do a little climbing. The scenery is different.
Yeah.
It has huge payoff in the views.
You hit a lake about every half mile, which helps keep you going.
Today, I mean, we had snow. I would say anytime if you do it in June, you're gonna have snow.
Yeah, we had snow in July, not
near as
anything
much.
like that, but
So I did recommend this hike to one family that's friends of ours, and she threatened to kill me over it. But it's a good moderate hike. Your heart's gonna get pumping. You're gonna sweat, but it's gonna be a great workout.
yeah, and it definitely was moderate from the standpoint of the snow. That made it technically a moderate,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but elevation makes it moderate from a exertion standpoint. I think we averaged our heart rate for 2 hours and 40 minutes. It was like 138.
Yeah, I think mine
We were
was-
both really close to the same. So, good workout. Now, on to lunch. All right, guys, everybody have a good afternoon.